Welcome back to Minecraft Bingo. This is Fetchr 5.3 by Knowing Einzer, and it's time now for the 5 in a row bingo challenges. Let's generate a card for the first of the two 5 in a rows for this episode. We're trying to get bingo in a row column or diagonal in the quickest time possible. Looks like we've got a bit of an ocean spawn. Not a big fan of that. We've got cows and snow. I see mushrooms over there, and in the ocean there is a shipwreck. It looks like it's the back half of the ship, and it's right there. Hard to see. There might be a geode there too. I believe this is an amethyst geode, just past the shipwreck, so that could be something. The rest of the spawn point doesn't look that good. There's a little bit of jungle in the distance. Which way is that? East. And so there might be some desert over there as well, but I don't see it from here. All I see is kelp. And nothing in the caves, right? What is this? Coal. All right, so we're not looking for anything here. I see blue flower, and then we know about the mushroom. What about back here in the mountain? Nothing? No, I can't see any exposed dripstone or lush cave. And then there's bamboo there, so that tells me there's more jungle to the southwest. But mostly the value for us is out here in the ocean, the shipwreck and the geode. Let's take a look at the card and see what we want to go for the quickest bingo time. No spider eye. Flowering azalea, I didn't see one. I probably don't want to have to go for that, though. Let's get rid of it. And that's the center item. What happens if we get rid of redstone and TNT? It's not great. I don't like rabbit hide either. Diagonals are out. So what do we put back on the card? Because I don't see any viable rows. And no columns either. There has to be something we can do here. I don't like the clock either. Mushroom stew is fine. I guess we could maybe do the bottom row if we get enough iron from the shipwreck. There's no geode stuff on the card, so we don't care about that. There are cows here, so we could do the milk bucket, and we know we have the mushrooms. This is 2 redstone, and the total iron count is 11? No, 14. 14 total iron. That's a lot to ask from one shipwreck chest. 14 iron. Mushrooms red and brown, and then we go down for the redstone after we get the milk bucket. It might be possible. Let's give it a try. We'll see how quickly we can get all 5 items for bingo in the bottom row. Oh yes, I forgot about this part. We need to get out of here. Which way should we go? It would be nice if we had some tools before we loot the ship. I'm just not sure where to go to get those tools. Oh, that was bad. All right, come on, give me a dirt block. Thank you. And then we'll do, what, this? And now at least I can stand on something. There's a tree up here. We just need to get to it. Let's do this. And then we should be almost there. Yeah, there we go. Tree right there. 2 trees, in fact, so we'll use the first one to get wood for a crafting table. And the second one after we have some tools crafted. We'll get that for extra wood. Then we'll go loot the shipwreck and hopefully have enough iron. And then we have to round up the mushrooms as well before we go down for redstone. This is going to be tight. I think it's going to be very challenging to get a good time on this run. Give me a crafting table and sticks. And then, let's see, where do we go? I need a pickaxe, and I need a boat. I don't have enough for anything else at the moment, but let's go get some stone right here. We have enough now for a pickaxe, so let's upgrade and then move these. I do need a furnace, don't I? What for? I guess the furnace is just in case there's not enough iron in the ship, which there might not be. So yeah, let's make a furnace, and then that should be enough right there. Okay, give me a shovel, give me an axe. And one furnace, and we don't really need extra stone, but that's fine. And then let's grab the extra wood here. I didn't make bowls yet. We could fix that quickly. I also don't have doors, right? Yeah, I'm definitely gonna want doors before we get going. Just in case the shipwreck is buried or something. Give me doors and give me bowls. I also need a flower. Any random flower will do. I guess we'll worry about that when we get the milk from the cow. Let's go loot this ship and see if it has enough iron. I already forgot what the count was. What did I say before? 14? Was it 14? I think that is what I said. Let's find out. I want to go in the side, and then here we go. Put down a door. I don't need the chest. Yes, we did get enough. We did get enough iron, so that's great. I don't need gold. Let's pick up the door. We need to craft a... what's that called? A bucket. But let's just get a little bit closer to the cows first. They should be over here somewhere. Where are the cows? It would be nice if there was at least like one cow down here in the water. I don't see one, but I see a random flower over here. So let's pick that up. And how are we going to get out of here? I need blocks, I think. Move this. I don't really have blocks. How do I get up here? Yeah, that's the problem, is I don't really have any blocks to mine. Just give me cobblestone, I guess. I need to figure out how to get up on top of this hill here. And the cobblestone is not so important. Let's go here. And here. Oh, it's so frustrating. Okay, just get me up on top here somehow. Really? And now there's stone in the way? This is the worst. I mean, going through dirt is one thing, but I hear the cows. I'm trying to get to them. Make a bucket. Where did it go? I can make the rails now as well. So let's do that. Give me a stick. And then what else was on the card that was iron? Is that it? Okay, bucket of milk is done. I need mushrooms now. So let's go get those. Closest mushrooms, I think, were this way. Alright, as soon as we have the mushrooms, we should be good to go down for the redstone. And we only need 2 redstone. Where are the mushrooms? I know they're this way, I just don't know where exactly. I'm looking. Maybe this is too far. Is there a way to get up and around? I don't like this approach because it takes me over to the desert and the jungle, which is not where I want to be. Okay, I see a red mushroom up on top of the hill. Let's see how quickly we can get there. Looks like the answer is not very quickly at all. How am I going to get up there? Okay, I think this is the best way. The best way up. What do I have for blocks? Not much. Give me that cobblestone back then. And we go up this way. Okay, I'm out. I'm out of blocks. Give me the dirt back. Alright, I see red. I still don't see brown mushrooms, but let's go closer. Okay, there's brown right there. Alright, and that's even closer to this red mushroom. Can I reach this one? Yes. Did I get it? Yes, okay, I got brown mushroom. We're doing okay, I think. 6 minutes. Give me red. Okay, there we go. We got red mushroom, and now we go... Yeah, I don't really need the bamboo. I need redstone. This looks good. Get me down there, please. And then get out of the boat and go low. That drown has a trident. How do I get out of this mess? Okay. I wish I had a better pick, but I can't afford one. But I can make the stew quickly. Let's do that. And then, do I have enough for extra food? One extra. Okay, I'll take it. And then we go down 2 redstone and we're done. But our Y level is what, 25, 24, 23? Yeah, we're pretty high up. A little bit too high up. Oh, I need a pickaxe. Right. That'll help speed things up a little bit. Hopefully I still have enough iron. Let me check. I have 3. That is not enough. I need a total of 5. So there we go. Okay, iron right here. That's a good find. That is 2, which brings me up to 5. So we should be good on iron now. There's a lush cave here. I just want to go low for redstone. How do I get down there quickly? Well, that definitely gets me low quickly, doesn't it? I don't see redstone yet. Why not? We're definitely low enough. Keep going. All right, there we go. That's the redstone done. I don't even need much. Put down a furnace. Put the iron in it. And then I need the crafting table down. How do we do this? What's the best way I can do this? And then I guess I can craft the piston first, and then that just leaves the compass. But we have to wait for this last bit of iron. What's the time? Compass, 8 minutes and 29 seconds. You know what? That is actually not that bad. But we do need to go back to the lobby so that we can start another 5 in a row bingo challenge. What is through here? Nothing. Don't know if I can get through here. I can. I'm just looking for a quick diamond or something. But I don't see anything. Okay, there we go. That is a diamond. I'll take it. Is it just one? And then it looks like the cave continues. I didn't see a spore blossom, but we don't really need to look for that, do we? Yeah, let's just head back to the lobby, and then we'll start another 5 in a row bingo challenge. Let's generate a new card now for the second of the 2 5 in a row bingo challenges for this episode. We're still trying to get bingo in a row column or diagonal in the quickest time possible. Spawn point looks okay. There's a ruined portal sticking up out of the water there. I don't see a gold block. There's frozen ocean and a mushroom island with red and brown mushrooms. There's an amethyst geode right there. Geode under the water, and is that it? Sometimes there's a shipwreck near these mushroom islands, but I don't see one this time. No, we got a geode instead. Okay, mushrooms look like they're reliable. We've got the ruined portal and the geode. I think that's it. I don't see anything else. But this looks like the best direction to go to find new biomes. I see a savanna in the distance. There might be desert there as well. I see a lot of sand. Let's take a look at the card and see what we want to go for the quickest bingo time. No, no, no. To the mob drops. We can't do string. I think Lush Cave is out. Slime Ball is definitely out. Cherry Grove. What does that leave us with? That's unfortunate. I was hoping to go for the geode, but I don't think we can do Cherry Grove. It's going to be too slow. What about this row here? If we could get a lodestone in the ruined portal, I think we could pull this off pretty easily. We need 2 iron for shears and a pumpkin. Do we have any pumpkins? I do not see pumpkins, but we could go look for some. It's just the seeds that we need. Shipwreck would have been nice. Yeah, I don't see any pumpkins around, but we can go look for them. And we should have time. That could be pretty fast. Let's try this row here. We really need the lodestone to be in that ruined portal chest, though. We'll get the magma block there as well. And I think there's even some clay in that area for the flower pot. I don't know where we're going to get the iron from, but we only need 2, so that's not bad. And there are ferns right here. Which way is the portal? It is northwest. Let's get started with the challenge, and we'll see how quickly we can get all 5 items for bingo. Second row from the bottom. Yeah, there are definitely ferns here. Is there any iron? I don't see iron here. Watch out for the ice. We're gonna punch this tree. There are sweet berries here, but they're not on the card. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some lush cave nearby either. Quite possible, but we're still not going to go for that. We're just going to stick with that second row. The second row from the bottom of the card. I need, what, 6 logs here, and then we can go underground for stone. Do I need a furnace? Yes, I do for the iron, so that we can get the fern. Let's just go down here. Go down here for stone. And I need a furnace and all my tools. Let's make the pick first. Save the dirt to get out with. We need a boat and we need doors. All right, good start so far. I like this. Let's upgrade our pick as soon as we're able, which is now. And then I need more stone. Let's go this way. Make a little staircase here, I guess, while we grab the stone. So we're going to come back here for the fern. There's a chance to get iron in the ruin portal chest, but I don't think it's going to be enough nuggets to make 2 ingots. So we're probably just going to need to get our own. Give me an axe. I need a shovel. There it is. Shovel. And then give me a furnace. All right, let's get out of here. I do need a little bit more wood to smelt with. That should be no problem because we've still got this large spruce tree right here. All right, to the ruin portal. Let's go northwest, right? That's this way. We'll get the magma block first, maybe? So many ferns here. Or check the chest first. I don't know. Doesn't matter which. Yeah, let's just grab the magma block first. Why not? There we go, and then check the chest next. That's not what I wanted to do. Yeah, definitely not what I was trying to do there. Wow, I messed that up. Okay, in the chest. That is, ooh, just enough. Give me this, give me this. I don't need, okay. That was actually really good. Let's go back here and make shears and grab the fern. I can't believe we had that much iron available. Oh, it's only enough for 1. I'm 2 nuggets short. Okay. I guess that's kind of what I was expecting. So I need iron. Where do we go for that? Right down there, I think. We just need 1 iron and then smelt it up to make the shears. That's not iron. I don't see any iron here. We're going to have to boat somewhere else. Where do we go? Does it go deep anywhere? I don't see any good spots to look for iron, and I don't want to go too far away. Let's just try to force it back here somewhere. This probably is not a good idea. I see magma blocks here. Yeah, but no iron, right? Okay, so we'll just stick a door here and do a little exploratory mining quickly. There we go. It doesn't get much better than that. All right, let's smelt this up. Hopefully it won't take too long here. Then we need to craft the shears, get the fern. I need clay. Right. Is there clay here? I don't know. We'll find it in just a minute. Let's get back in here. Grab this furnace back, make the shears, and then give me my door. Yeah, we could have, if we were smart, we would have done the clay at the same time. But I didn't grab it. Oh, that's ice. Okay. That makes sense. Just swim out a little and then up. All right, fern is right there. I see it. And now we need clay. Where do we get clay from? Clay we can get anywhere, so let's just move. And I need a pumpkin. Is there clay here? There should be clay in this area, but I don't see any yet. Okay, right there. That's easy. Give me this. Got it. And then we'll throw that into a furnace and start looking around for a pumpkin. Where should we look? I didn't see a pumpkin in this direction, but you can only see so far. That's a pumpkin right there. Okay, we're done. We are done. Set this down, throw this in. That's going to be a fast bingo time. We're not going to get a sub 5, though. That's unfortunate, because we just passed 5 minutes right now. And I don't have the clay done. Yeah, I think there might have been a possibility to get a sub 5 out of this run if I had known exactly where the pumpkins were. But I don't have... Oh, I can split this. I don't think it's worth it, though. I'm pretty sure this isn't going to make a difference. Yeah, definitely not, right? Too slow? Right. Yeah, because they're already done already. So we've got the flower pot done, and that gives us bingo in 5 minutes and 30 seconds. That's a very good bingo time. Was there anything else around here worth looking at? Yeah, lucky pumpkins here. I couldn't see those. Yeah, I guess I can see how they would have been hidden when I was up on the top there at spawn, which I think was, yeah, it's quite a ways back. These trees were probably blocking my view of the pumpkins. What is this biome? I think it was savanna. I see iron here, but we were lucky actually when we dug in. We were able to find some iron. And then, yeah, mangrove swamp and desert. That's what it looked like was in this direction. I didn't see the mangrove, but I did see all this sand right here. Oh, there's a pillager outpost too. That's interesting. It wouldn't have helped us with our challenge, but it would have been a reliable place to get pumpkins for the pumpkin seeds if I had known this was here. Luckily, we found pumpkins that were closer, but yeah, this would have been a good get here. And it has the wool and the hay bales. Let's check the chest. Can I go in this way? I want to see if it has the armor trim in it. Pillager outpost chest, and then we'll go back to the lobby. What's up here? A pillager. Let's see, iron, crossbow, string, goat horn. Can you stop, please? It's feel. The goat horn is feel. Here, let's go back to the lobby. That's going to be it for this episode of Minecraft Bingo. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Is there... Here, hold on. I want to check the chest. We have... Oh, yeah, we already have feel. So we don't need that goat horn. And ponder and seek.